Kieran Spooner, Etower News, 1st of December 2010. We've made it this far. We've had a look at some interesting events this month. We've had a few issues with our lighting, but I think we're past that now. And so we're ready and looking at a mad December. Anyway, in November, well, I'll just stop there for a second. So, hi, yes, we're Etower News. We're a vintage news company. So we're going to be going around all of the different places and hopefully some interesting parties we can get invited to. If you have a vintage brain, how is it exactly you can while away your hours in the environment with lots of other similar people? So first of all, we went to see Kalamazoo. That's organised by Brighton Jive. Nice building they had there. That's where our first light blew out, which was really annoying. Okay, we were doing some lovely interviews there, but there you go. Enough said. Yes, Colin organised that. Lots of lovely music. There must have been a good. I reckon there was a couple of hundred people there. London to Brighton. We did do some roadside footage for, but we weren't organised enough quite to get our press passes, so hopefully we'll do better on that one next year. After that fiasco, we went up to Brighton Racecourse, where we met up with Judy Berger, who's running all the vintage fairs up and down the country. Had a nice chat with her. On the more raucous side, we went to see White Mink Black Cotton at the Proud Brighton Ballroom, which was formerly known as the Hanbury, but yeah, I dare say you'll be able to find it. That was a very nice night, brilliant environment, although perhaps a little bit too much on the fake smoke, but it certainly did make it look very good as far as we were concerned. Lots of people sitting, drinking, whiling away the hours, watching some interesting acts, and there was probably some dancing there later, but to be fair, we'd run away already, so yeah, don't look at the footage and think, oh, they're just people sitting. There's definitely a dance environment there. Then we went to have a look at Club Chat Noir, which runs out of Jam in Middle Street, Brighton. Had a chat with Mark Pointing, the organiser, and I think we're going to go and have a look at their Christmas do as well, because that was a very good night. I believe there was a surprise appearance by Renee Ansell. So then, after all of that partying, what could you do better the next day? We got up really early in the morning and drove up to Bethnal Green to see Judy Berger's first vintage furniture flea. That seemed to go down very well, very busy. We saw some interesting stuff there, but luckily we didn't manage to spend too much. We'll have to go over in a minute and go through everything that's coming up in December. That's going to be a large list. And so hopefully you'll be able to get your tickets before it all sells out, and you'll be able to hit all the nights you want to hit. May see you out there. Now we're going to try something a little new. Listen with style. My good friend Keith is going to run through some information about some bands that are contemporary. Hello Keith.
Hello Keith.
Excellent to see you. So you've been having a sniff around to see what's out there that's new but not.
I have indeed, yes.
So what have you found?
Yes, well, a few bands that are quite contemporary at the moment, but are playing vintage stuff. First one up is the Priory Street Stardusters. Now, they are a five-piece band playing jazz and blues standards from the 30s and 40s. Also, a Just Friends trio, obviously a trio. They play in the Havana restaurant in Brighton quite a lot. Also, another interesting band is Remember April, who are a Latin jazz duo amongst other things. And also another band I've discovered from America, and they're called the Two Gentlemen Band. Obviously you can Google it or search for it on iTunes or whatever you like.
Yeah, they're up. Thank you very much, Keith. No doubt you'll dig up some more strange stuff for us next time.
I certainly will.
So
yes.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, thank you very much, Kieran.
Now we're going to have a look at the upcoming events in December. quite a busy month it would seem, although I'm starting to get the impression that they're all just as busy. Okay, on the 4th of December, Saturday, there's Kalamazoo's Christmas party, and also up in London at the Bloomsbury Ballroom, there's the Chat Night of 1,000 Waistcoats. Then you've got...
Also, I have an event on the 4th, which is from 10 till 10:30 AM. It's at the Stenning Farmers Market, High Street Car Park, Stenning, and it will be the Priory Street Stardusters performing there. Free to get in.
Nice place to go Christmas shopping.
I've seen you'll probably know it.
Okay, on the Sunday the 5th of December, there's Loved, Worn and Reborn, which is at St Luke's in Brighton. It's from 2 till 5, and that is a vintage fair, I believe. Yes, vintage fair. Okay. Then also on the 5th is the London Vintage Fair. Now, all of the research we've done points us to the fact that this is a good one. You know how these things work generally. If you're going and spending hours trawling around a car boot or something like that, you get things for nothing. If you want to go and you've got one specific item that's absolutely must have for your look or outfit, then you go somewhere like this. Yes, that's at Hammersmith Town Hall, 10 till 5, £5 on the door. You might go and have a look at that. Oh, well, I should really say, and apologise perhaps, but definitely here I need to name check Vintage Brighton and also the Vintage Guide to London. Since we've discovered you guys, obviously we're not going to ignore any of your dutiful research, but obviously we can't possibly list out everything that is there. So take it as read. If you want to find out a lot more or just more detail on one specific event, then have a look at Vintage London, Vintage Guide to London, and also Vintage Brighton. No doubt there are many others. I dare say we'll stumble across them eventually. On Saturday, December the 11th, this is a busy day. We're actually going up to Farnham to have a look at the 101st Airborne's Christmas Bash. That's a collection of reenactors. It's not the real people. Well, I dare say they'll argue. But so that may be quite interesting. I think you've got something on the 11th.
Yes, on the 11th, again it's the Priory Street Stardusters, because they seem to be the only ones actually listing any of their gigs at the moment.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is nice. Anyway, that's on from 10 till 11 AM. Shoreham Farmers Market, High Street in Shoreham. Sorry, East Street in Shoreham. And that's free also.
Right.
So, yes.
Yeah, okay. There seems to be a bit of a theme there.
There is, absolutely.
Okay. Then Sunday the 12th, the Love Vintage London Christmas Festival. Interesting. I think we're going to possibly have to hit that and randomly just find out what it's like, or I'll do a bit more research and we'll do a news flash for you middle of the month, hopefully before that, if it becomes urgent. On December 17th and 18th, there is Chatnoir's 2-day Christmas special at Jam. I think we're probably going to go along there, at least for some of the time. Now on the 17th, there's also White Mink Black Cotton at Brighton Hatbury again. Sorry, I'm supposed to call that the Proud Ballroom, aren't I now? So Declan, we didn't get to speak to you last time. Hopefully you won't disappear on us this time. And Keith, you've got another one on the 17th?
There's another Priory Street Stardusters gig. They're quite busy, it appears. That's at the Albion Pub, 110 Church Street in Hove. And that's from 10 till 1 PM.
They're doing a lot of lunchtime gigs.
They are?
Yeah, I think we need to follow them around.
And a lot of free gigs too. Yeah, some lunch and some.
Excellent. And then now, obviously, then there's this Christmas thing. I don't know what's going on with that. But after that, it would seem people want to celebrate bringing the new year in. So in that event, December the 31st, there is the Blitz party at the Bloomsbury Ballroom. And also there is the Eve of Tomorrow ball. This one is an 8 till 5 AM, so you're going to have to be well, up for it, I guess, is the word, really, isn't it? To get the most out of that one. But they both look like very interesting events. I don't know if we'll be at either of those or something else completely different. We'll keep you posted. Okay, right, well, thank you very much, Keith.
Pleasure, as always.
That's about it. Obviously, if you've got any hot tips, then do give us a buzz on our hotline 01273 45 30 20. It may or may not be appearing down here somewhere, I'm not quite sure. And you obviously on the website you can send us messages if you need to.
Yes, also need to mention that if you're in a band or a vintage band, then please contact us and we can give some details out of your gigs. And give you a review, you're more than welcome to contact the news desk.
That'll be good. Excellent. Right, we'll see you all next time. Thank you very much.